Hello everyone, I am coming to you on what is a very blustery Friday night in Boise, Idaho. This is Lisa Harden with the Stamping Zoo. Whether you are watching me live or on replay, I welcome you, and please feel free to post and say hello, whether we have talked a lot or whether we've never talked before. I would just love to know who's on tonight. So let me make sure that I can see my replay and see your comments. This is starting out as a Facebook Live. It will also be on YouTube, but regardless of where you're watching it, please feel free to pop in with your comments or questions. Whoops, we don't want to hear that. One of me is quite enough, I think. Yes, so, okay. Well, hello, Pam from North Carolina, and hello, Roz. I thought you were busy right now. And hello, Gary. Oh, he's still awake. Very good. Mary Ellen's popping on. I'm going to get a few of my little visitors tonight. I didn't know. It's not my usual night, as you know, but last night was viewer's choice, and there was basically a dead heat between Paper Pumpkin and the tree angles, and we had fun with the tree angles, and so I promised you I would come back with the Paper Pumpkin because really I wanted to work with it too. It's so cute. So while we're waiting for a few others to come on, I just wanted to show you, this was the final triangle card that we were working on last night, right? And I hadn't put the sentiment on it. So I think it's cute. It's very graphic and just like large shapes, which I love. And that sentiment really embosses very nicely. So I think it all turned out great. I believe it was Amy that asked me to put the sentiment in silver embossing. So it's very cute, right? Hopefully gives you lots of ideas. I will be doing another video with triangle because I just scratched the surface. I have so many other ideas in my head, and I'm sure you do too, for both the stamp set and those beautiful triangle dies. So, excuse me, you haven't seen the last of that. I'm taking a little sip of Diet Ginger Ale. That's the drink of the night. And let's jump into this, shall we? So if you've never had the fun of getting a Paper Pumpkin in the mail before, it is Stampin' Up's all-inclusive monthly subscription kit. It's great. I mean, what can I say about it? Great is not even a good enough word to say about it. It really is a beautiful little gift to give yourself every month. The cost is $22 plus tax. Shipping is included. And it's just so fun. It is literally all inclusive. All you need besides this is some scissors. That's it. Everything else is included. In fact, the first time that you get this kit, you even receive an acrylic block similar to this. It will be this size. It'll just be slightly different. But you even get the block, so you don't need to buy any other supplies. I think this Paper Pumpkin is great especially for beginning stampers who need to build up their stash of supplies, right? It's great for gift giving. It's great to, well, normally I say it's great to pack on a plane and take with you, but it's great to take in a car with you and socially distance make these with friends, right? So it's just an all around, I think, great value for the money. You get hints every month as to what the theme will be and what will be included. They've been telling us just about everything besides letting us look at the images. So you'll know well ahead of time whether you want to get the kit or skip that month. And so anyway, if you would like more information about that and you live in the United States, I'd be so happy if you would please ask me about it. You can sign up with me, and I would love to be your demonstrator and take care of all of that for you. So I have opened this previously and worked a little bit with it, but we'll kind of go through quickly what was included in this October kit. First of all, you will always have a little flyer telling you about the next month's kit. And boy, this is when the kids get, I mean, the kids are always good, you know, but this is when they get super good. what can I say? Super duper good. So the next month, it's already telling us that the theme will be Joy to the World, and it's going to include supplies for 8 elegant holiday cards. And so they will tell us more about it as we go along, but we already know it's going to be in a beautiful box, right? A special edition paper pumpkin box. And this looks like it's probably cherry cobbler or maybe real red. That might be one of the colors in it. So you always get that, okay? It'll always give you a little heads up. And these are the instructions. Don't throw these away because it's not just a picture. Inside are full instructions, as well as a ruler. So when I said you didn't need anything, I mean you really didn't need anything besides the scissors, because you even just get your ruler right here. The back is really good too. It will tell you exactly what your kit includes, including telling you what colors everything is. It tells you the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors, which we love to know because we can grab pieces and parts from our other stash and incorporate those and make alternate projects. We're going to do a couple of those tonight, as well as things they will also show you that you can step up the kit, so to speak. And so in this, they've made a really cool shaker card. This is great. I would have never thought of using these little remnant pieces for pennants. And they've even made a beautiful little wreath. You get so many die cuts in this kit. It'll blow your mind. It will blow your paper crafting mind. Finally, what this tells you is that you can find more by going to paperpumpkin.com and then looking at various resources here. And there will also be a quick video that shows you, it's kind of stop, what do I call that? Photography, stop photography, I don't know. Anyway, it shows you visually how to put the projects together. So you don't even need to read the instructions. If that's not your jam, it doesn't matter. Just watch a video. So like it says, this one has supplies for 20 cracker boxes. So what I've made here is, this is the kit exactly as it's been designed, okay? 20 of these super cute little cracker boxes. I can tell you that these hold, I bought candy just for research purposes. They will hold 6 of these beautiful Harvest Hershey's Kisses. 6 of them. Look at these. Isn't it crazy that these are in Stampin' Up! Colors? It's like Stampin' Up! Coordinated with Hershey's now. Look at that one. It's mint macaron. Anyway, they're beautiful and very tasty, I might add. Again, I didn't want to give you a recommendation I hadn't tried myself. You can also put something like this in there that's kind of small. These, I have to say, I rarely, except for black licorice, I rarely meet a candy I don't like. This, no bueno. I don't like it. It's just too weird. And I don't even know what to say about it. But you know what? It'll fit in the cracker boxes and look cute. And then what else do I have? Oh, I have Cassie. Are you helping me tonight? Good boy. This other thing I had. Oh, the dogs are helping me. We're having a bit of a thunderstorm, so they want to stay nice and close. Now, I bought these thinking that they might fit in there, but they're a little too long. However, they're very tasty. So, but see here, they're just a little bit too long. So what I would do is I would stick with the Hershey's Kisses. And I have another idea for you that's not candy. So we will talk about that in just a minute. All right, let's talk about the supplies in the kit, but just know that these are like the end result of the product as designed. Is 20 of these little treat boxes. I think these are such a great thing to, gosh, how many people are helping you maneuver this COVID life right now, right? The FedEx man and woman, the postman and woman, your neighbors. Kids are having a hard time with school. They might need a little, pick me up. Leave it for coworkers when you're just running in and out of the office, but you really don't get a chance to see each other very much anymore. So I think it's kind of nice, especially now, to have these. Yes, they're in the background here. Your paper pumpkin is sitting at the post office. What? In the next town over. Oh my gosh, Kathy. Kathy, you should just drive over there and get it, right? Hello, Cheryl. Nice to see you. And Angie, very nice to see you on a Saturday morning for Angie, I believe. This is the kit you're getting? Leslie? Oh, that's fun. Okay, great. Anyway, hello, ladies. Everybody's always here. So fun. Okay, so let's take a look at what the supplies are. First of all, the stamp set, right? The good stuff. Let me see. Let's use a piece of paper. This is such a cute little stamp set. We're going to work with this tonight. Cool witch's hat. And then some good sentiments. Have a happy Halloween. Give thanks. Hello, pumpkin. Trick or treat. Spooky and sweet. Cute. Of course, the pumpkin itself. You can make it into a jack-o'-lantern, a mini jack-o'-lantern face, and then all these little leaves and flowers. And they look a lot like the die cuts that are included in here. Let's see, here's like the paper products. So again, there's 20 of the cracker boxes, but they're double-sided. So I used more of the, this is like a Cajun Craze plaid. And I used that one more for an autumn type theme. But then you've got this definite Halloween pattern, and that's super cute. We'll make one of those too. So you get 20 of those, right? All sorts of little pieces and parts you can cut apart and use for different things. And then you have these die cuts. You have some hats, a bunch of flowers, and there's several pages of each. There's like 4 pages of each. I love this one. It's just white, so it goes with any color combo. Then of course you have some really great pumpkins and orange flowers. I can't believe how many die cuts they shoved in here, you guys. It's crazy. These are cats, black cats and black flowers. Okay. Then we have like these curly Q things that I think look like tendrils on pumpkins. And then these beautiful little, I don't know, scrolled pattern, little scrolly rectangle looking things. 4 entire sheets of nothing but leaves, flowers, all different shapes and colors. Same thing here. This is similar to that black sheet. And then just like all of these. I don't know how many cards this would make. Really, hundreds. I can't believe all those die cuts. Sometimes they just fill these things with lots of paper product. And then 2 spools of baker's twine, white and black. Perfect. We also have a little, you'll always get a little ink spot. I'm looking for it because it's little, right? This one was Cajun Craze. I will use my large or my regular sized Cajun Craze today because I like to save these and give these to people who are new stampers. So I'll keep that off to the side. But we also had some adhesives in the kit also. A sheet of dimensionals and a sheet of glue dots. I may or may not use those. I do have an existing stash of both of those already, so may have to just use those. Now the little added things that I'm going to use are, I'm going to use some of the holiday rhinestone basic jewels. These are in the annual catalog. I love them. And as you can see, I think I have 4 different packages and none of them are completely full because it just depends on what project I'm working on, right? But I think today we're going to be using a lot of these gems. I'm also going to bring in and use the all dressed up dies because I think this is a perfect time to make a purse, make a little handbag. So we're going to use those. This is also in the annual catalog, and it's just super fun, girly set, but it's a lot more versatile than you might think. Now, the other thing I really liked that we may or may not use, just depends on time, are the Ornate Frames. This is also in the annual catalog. They started out last year with the Halloween bundle, and carried over because we love them so much. So all different shapes and sizes, perfect for sentiments or little die cuts, and we have plenty of those with the kit. So let's see, I think I've told you everything that we're going to be using. I have a lot of things off to the side. Sure, it looks all nice and orderly, but it's not exactly very orderly. I'm going to get rid of these weirdo things. And I'm going to put these over here, but not too far away from me. They're so tasty, right? I know they're just plain Hershey's Kisses, but they're good stuff. I will move the box for now, but don't get rid of the box. It's like the perfect size for mailing things or just keeping stuff. You know, I've got some little off-cut pieces that I was working with here, and so anyway, we'll put this off to the side for now. So I have a tiny bit of space to work. And like I said, this is as designed. Let's put one of those together so you can see exactly how easy they are, how quickly they would go together. So these cracker boxes are fully cut and scored for you. So you have to do nothing more than pop these little diamond shapes out, okay? And they're all just cut out really nicely. Let's see, we better do the Halloween side this time, don't you think? So we can compare and contrast. Now these, this is what they made this out of, right? You see those tiny pennants? I believe what they did, this is what I did anyway, was I took the, I am going to be working with the silicone mat a little bit tonight. So I just took one of these on the silicone mat. Of course, I need to pick it up with my take your pick tool because, and then I took my bone folder, okay, and I just went point to point and really just scored it. And then folded it in half and used my bone folder again. And then you have the pennant. I can't really even hold it, it's so small. But then you have the little pennant. And then you can run your baker's twine all through the pennants, probably glue them a little bit in there, and then make the best little banner swag. Isn't that fun? Anything mini is cute. I think we can all agree on that. Don't you think so? So when we have these like mini cracker boxes, they're cute, and then they have little mini pieces. And so just the overall theme of this whole kit is cute. Oh man, I love the stamps. The witch's hat is so cute. I know it is, Cindy. That's why we're going to make a card with it tonight. Okay, so again, you do not need your bone folder. You can always use something just like your phone, just something with a straight edge and that's not going to cut into the paper at all. But I have a bone folder, and everything I'm using tonight I sell because it would be silly to show you something that I didn't. Then you would fall in love with something and not know where to find it. So just know that if I'm using something that you are interested in knowing more about, you can just message me and we'll talk. We'll talk crafting. Doesn't that sound fun? Okay. Really, I didn't even bother scoring. There are score marks on this. I didn't even bother. And you'll see that when we put it together, you don't even really need to do it. That's how like easy this is to put together. It's already been scored by machine, so it's really, really nice and crisp seams. Now it says for us to, based on the print that you want to use, take one of the strips that they gave us. I should probably show you those. I believe okay. This was in the adhesives, okay? And these strips are measured so that they are just the size you need. You need a take your pick tool or something to get them off, I think. And they are pre-cut, but they stick a little bit. Okay, so this is like the paper pumpkin version of tear and tape. Okay, so it says to take this and put this on the outside fold closest to the score mark facing outside. So that's where you want it. You want it between here and the end, but on this side of the score line. And just burnish that really well. Make sure it sticks. And then you're just going to take that, and of course, there's going to be, you're going to adhere two sides together, okay? How I do this to make sure that it gets straight is I make sure that I start straight up at the top, and then everything kind of falls into place because, again, it's scored so well that there's not a lot of guesswork. It's kind of hard to like press on this because of the shape of it. But again, if you have something like the Take Your Pick tool, put it down in there so you can get a little bit of leverage to press on it. Because this is not a square, right? It's a whatever, a five-sided thing. Pentagon? Pentagram? Oh, brother. Okay, anyway, you get the point before I start looking really ridiculously dumb. Okay, this is really kind of like it. Isn't it fun? So you take about 12 inches of this baker's twine. And again, you can measure this if you're really into that. You can measure this. The hardest part's finding the start of the twine. There we go. Okay, I'm going to say, actually what I want is I want two lengths, 12 inches each of this twine, because I know I'm not going to make 20. I know I'm going to have extra twine, first of all, because the kit always seems to have extra. But even if it doesn't, I'm not going to make all of these as cracker boxes. I'm going to make some other things. Now, the only thing that I would say is make sure that your fold is not where you're tying your bow. Make sure your fold faces more towards like the bottom or something. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to cinch this twine where, right here in the small part of what I would call a bow tie. See how it looks like a bow tie? You cinch your bow in the small part of that bow tie. Okay, and then they just go right together. Oh, look at that. It's like Stampin' Up! Made it like this. Hello, Lori. Nice to see you again. Isn't this fun? 2 nights in a row. Look at us. We're so fun. Okay. Cassie, you're all right. Now, like I said, so 6 of these will fit in here. And if it looks like they're not going to fit, you just shake them around and then they fit. Ooh, maybe 7 could even fit in there. No, I'm going to stop at 6. Because somebody will get 7 and think that they're more special. Also, Cash is probably in here because anytime I might be eating something that resembles a snack and he hears that crinkly paper, he comes running. He is my snack attack man. Tango is more of, he likes his square meals. You know what I mean? 5 o'clock, dinner. You can set your watch by that boy. But Cash is all about the snacks. So he thinks he might be getting some Hershey's Kiss, but he's not going to. I'm not crazy. I don't want to go to the vet tonight. Okay. See how easily those things come together? And then kind of almost grabs the twine and holds it in place. It is not difficult. You could do this while having a couple cocktails. Trust me. I haven't tried it, but I think you could. Oh, it's already so cute. Okay, but remember we have all those cool die cuts. And so this is where you can just kind of do what you like. Again, this is where I'm going to use the silicone mat because I want to piece all of those little, I want to make like a little scene, right? And with all the little pieces and parts. And so I will get rid of these for right now, if possible. It's a little sticky. The silicone mat already has some dried glue on it. So it's been a while since I've cleaned it off. I'm not going to lie. It gets used and abused, but if you don't have this, you need to have this because it's perfect for little projects like this, okay? So they've given us lots of examples of cute little ways they've put together all of the pieces and parts. There's so many to choose from. That's the only hard thing. And of course, you can also stamp and make your design that way. But let's just use some of these for right now. So we have one that's pumpkin pie and white. We might want a little black rectangle on it. I don't know. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh, Cindy, I thought it said you were going to put $100 in it. Sweet. I'm coming to trick or treat at Cindy's house. You say you're going to put $1 in them for your neighbor kids. I love that, along with candies. That's so cute. Trick or treating at Cindy's, everybody. Let's maybe pull a couple of pumpkins. And again, there's so many. There's like 2 pumpkins, single pumpkins, flowers that are colored like pumpkins. Remember, we had all those cool leaves. We also have these white ones. These, of course, you can color any color you want with really any of the coloring tools, the Stampin' Blends or colored pencils. I don't think I would use watercolors. They feel like they could probably take it, but you know, it's probably like Whisper White thick, but it's not watercolor paper. Now let's see here. And we have the hat too. We may use the hat. We'll take one out just in case. That's super cute. Okay. So I know some of you don't celebrate Halloween. I didn't really know that until I really started doing Stampin' Up! As a business. I realize it could definitely be about the occult and weird things like that, but for me, it's all about the candy. So, and I'm a big baby when it comes to scary things, so I am not about that. No. Okay, so we're going to have orange showing through this, which is going to make it kind of fun. Maybe we could put like, looks like the hat should go this way with like a little pumpkin up on it or beside it. And then definitely the sentiment, and we'll use a couple of those flowers. Maybe we'll put the flowers on the hat too. And we definitely need to use some of these curly cues because they're cool. Oh, they're so cool. In fact, that color is great. Okay, so just starting with this, I am going to use a little bit of seal. See, there's another pennant. Once I figured out how to do them, I was sitting here like making a bunch of little tiny pennants because they're just cute. Okay, so this is just like a nice place to be able to layer this. You can move these pieces around. Of course, we'll stamp one of the sentiments on this. And let's just see what we've got. I don't know about those white ones. We might want some yellow flowers. Oh, that's okay, Cindy. You had to take muffins out. That sounds good. It could be a fall cracker. Definitely. You could put these on a Thanksgiving table. Wouldn't that be fun? And you could write everyone's name if you wanted to use it for like a place card. Or just say hello, pumpkin. That fits for Thanksgiving. I think it's adorable. It's really kind of cute. Yeah, funny thing with these, sometimes with these treat boxes that I get, I don't have kids. And so I always wonder, like, what am I going to do with them? And I end up finding a million different ways to use this kind of stuff. So I never really worry about it anymore. I know I'm going to find something fun to do with it. Now I also have my glue dots out, which the glue dots come in the kit, right? But these are just easier right now. So I'm going to use those. This is a very stylish witch. See, she is going to have a flower in her hat. And she's also going to have a rhinestone. And I'm going to use this one, which I think is, it might be pumpkin pie, it might be Cajun craze, but it goes perfectly for our little hat tonight. And then maybe like a couple of these cascading in there. Oh, that's nice. You guys are talking about what you do for the kids. That's fun. I don't want to hide this too much or it doesn't look like a hat. It looks just like some nondescript thing. So let's see here. Let's do this. Again, just you don't need much on there. And there are also dimensionals in the kit, right? So you can put these things up on dimensionals if you want. I kind of like them flat because they're already a 3D project. But there's no wrong answer here. Then with these, I really would just stick them in here and nestle them in with the existing seal, but also you can take this and kind of sandwich it in there. I do that too. I figure it all out. Just kind of look at it, and then we're going to put the sentiment over here. It's just kind of coming together like that. Whoops. Okay. Now, where are those little stickers? Let's find out what our choices are again. Give thanks, hello pumpkin, trick or treat, and have a happy Halloween. Oh, I don't know about. Can we do that on there? I'll try it. Trick or treat, spooky and sweet. Okay, we'll see how good my eyesight is tonight. Can I center this on there? As we were talking about last night, these are photopolymer stamps. So we want to kind of get the residue, processing residue off of them. However you do that is great. And I think I want to use black. Yeah, I think I want it to pop up off of that. I kind of have a weird, let's see, where's my memento? You're all right, Cassie. You're all right. When I start moving stuff around, he gets a little nervous. He's seen what can happen before in here. He knows nothing is safe from falling. So he's backing up backwards. Can you believe that? Isn't that so adorable? Ooh, cute. One of the fonts is so thin. Okay, I'm going to pull this towards me. So hold on for just 1 minute. The good thing is, if I mess up, there's plenty more. But of course I didn't mess up. Don't be silly. Trick or treat, spooky and sweet. Look how little those letters are. They're adorable. Okay, this is going to need a little seal on it. This is going to need a little more seal on it. I'm going to try and be kind of careful with that die cut piece. And where are my bows? Let's make sure that we get the prettiest side facing, right? Just goes on like this. This is going to get put on maybe up here so we can still see the lacy part of that die cut. And we probably need another rhinestone, because why wouldn't we? Ooh, fun. And then we like that one so well that we're going to use a third. And we'll put that right at the base of this little punky. Look at that. That's how fast they are. And wouldn't that be fun to make with one of your friends while you're, you know, having coffee, or the grandkids or your kids or whatever. Or just save it for yourself, right? So those are super cute. You can see there's something in there, right? But they're not going to fall out. And just go together super sweet. And these can definitely be reused because they'll just untie this. And then you still have like a reusable container, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. So that is super cute. I love them. But of course I want to manipulate this a little bit. And so one thing I thought of that I like to give away, I was still thinking about gift packaging, but I was thinking about lip glosses and things like that. And of course I didn't have a new one, but I love these little Burt's Bees tinted lip balms. I like Red Dahlia. That's my personal favorite. But I'll buy one of these that's like a really light color and give these to girlfriends when I go meet them for coffee. And so I made this little lip gloss holder, right? Check it out. Isn't it cute? And then I put one of our acorns on it. I forgot about that. But this is in the holiday catalog. And you get a package of 20. So, and then I used some ribbon that is from the Jar of Flowers catalog. And we were using it last night. And it was just sitting on the desk. So I was like, hey, I'm going to use that. Okay, so how I made this is super simple, as you can guess. It's really just cutting apart one of the cracker boxes and saving some of the other pieces for later. Let's see here. I cut off one side of the scallops. Oh, that would be fun for adults. You're right. That would be so fun. Great idea. Okay, so for this one, I just need to make sure that the light is showing on this score line, and I'm going to, no. I'm going to cut in the middle of the bow tie. Change my mind. Let me get these out of here first, in case I want to use those. You know, that's a cute idea. It takes a tiny bit of time to put those together, but okay. So we cut just like right here in the bow tie. And don't worry, because we're going to use this little offcut piece for something else. Okay. And then we need to slice off one of the rectangles on the side. So again, I'll pop out my little triangles. And then we're going to come up this way. Super easy because it's all scored for you. Okay. And then it's very similar construction, of course, to the other one. Just we have one less side, so it's that much easier. That's what I'm just gonna do real easy like that. Okay. And then there we go. So I also want to fold these in because we're not going to use the twine on this side. We're actually going to glue it together and make a folded bottom of the card. Or, sorry, of the little box. So then, same thing. Yes. Just wanted to make sure. We're going to take a little tear and tape and put it on the outside fold as close as we can to the score line. Outside rectangle, I'm sorry. We put it on the outside rectangle, close to the fold. And just pull that up. Again, you're going to take two of the sides and line them up. And line up perfectly. Now this one, you can just fold because we're making a 4-sided box. This other thing's 5-sided and you can't fold it down flat on itself. So then that gets it nice and burnished in there. And then what I did to make the bottom was I just made sure they looked decent on the bottom here. And then I kind of used, I took the seal again. Oh, no, actually I used Seal Plus, okay? And I put it on a couple of the end pieces. And then I just kind of folded them in on themselves. right? Made sure it was square. That's helpful. And then I took my Take Your Pick and just, again, gave it a little pressure in the bottom, and that's how you make that. And then this goes right in there, fits beautifully. And then, let's see. Let me see what other ribbon I might have. Oh, this might be fun. Let's look at Cinnamon Cider. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, let's use some Cinnamon Cider. So again, I like to make sure that the seam is towards the back, right? And then we'll cut 10 or 12 inches of that probably. You could also give it a pop of color with some other bright colored ribbon. And again, isn't that so cute how it just folds on itself perfectly? I love that so much. And then we could use more die cuts to decorate it. I love just the simplicity of the ribbon and a little trinket. Let me see. I mean, the acorn is just perfect. We may go with that too, but I might have another trinket. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I thought it was just kind of cute. I guess that's what I saw immediately when I looked at them, was this little flat-bottomed thing. It's not totally different from the cracker box, and you could still put the lip gloss in the cracker box too, but it's just a way of making it look different. Let's see here. You're okay. Yes, you're all right. Mom's not getting out anything too scary. Well, we do have Jingle Bells, but I don't think the colors of those are going to go well at all. We have, ooh, we have these bird ballad trinkets. These are actually on clearance right now. They're very pretty, so don't forget about them. They're on clearance. They kind of add a cool, cool look to it. I like that, actually. So I would just use a glue dot on this little bird and put that on there. And then, where are my decent scissors? This isn't the best bow I ever, like, don't judge me too harshly. This isn't my best bow. Kind of got a little crumpled. But isn't that a sweet little gift? That's fun. That's easy. You can just throw it in your purse and then go, right? And be like, oh yeah, here's a little gift for you. No big deal. And I handmade the gift wrapping as well. So, super fun. And like I said, those bird ballad trinkets are on clearance right now. Run over and get yourself some. I thought they were so sweet. The tiny keys that are in there, they were my favorites. And they're all gone. So I should probably get a new package myself. Now here's the other thing I was thinking about, because we have all these cute die cuts and 6 Hershey's Kisses is fine, but I might want to have a selection of candy. Or I might want to make, of course, some mini cards for people, right? So one thing that I thought of was bringing in the purse from the All Dressed Up dies. And so I've just made this really quickly with a piece of pumpkin pie. And then remember when I cut off this piece, right, to make this. Then on the paper trimmer, I just cut this off. I didn't score it. I cut this off. And then I just added little pieces. Let's see. Hopefully you can see that. So I just glued little pieces inside. And then once you put some tissue in there or something, it won't show. And actually there was tissue paper, white tissue paper that came in the paper pumpkin box. Then I cut the straps and I used Seal Plus to hold those, and they are working excellently. Tear and tape to put the box together. And if we have time, we'll put another box together, because it's been a while for me since I put this together. I'm glad it was super easy. And then I just thought, let's bring in some of these decorations again and see what we can make this little purse look like. And then we will use the stamps to make a couple of 3x3 note cards to put in the purse, because that's what fits perfectly in the purse. I know you remember this, right? That was like the super cute piece of the purse, is that it doesn't work this way, of course. But if you have a handbag that goes like this, then your 3x3 cards fit right in here. And if you don't like to make it a handbag, you can put the handles crosswise and turn it into a backpack. So it could be a Halloween backpack. That works too. Okay, my mind goes to purses. That's just me. That's me, my friends. Okay, I think let's use some of these great leaves. It is darling, isn't it? I told you, everything mini is so cute. Oh. So yeah, these are, now I need to go get, like, I think that I can get some fun lip balms, that are seasonally, you know, like that will have peppermint flavored and stuff like that. So that'll be pretty fun. Now I'm just pulling a couple of these out. I don't know if we'll use them all or not, but I don't think so, because what I want to use, actually, I need to stick with the yellow, because the other thing I want to use is some ribbon out of the annual catalog. It's this black with silver glitter in it. It's called Glittered Organdy Ribbon. And it was in the holiday catalog as well last year, and it was such a hit that it came back. It is great for elegant Christmas cards. It's great for what we're going to do tonight. It has a lot of uses. So don't just pigeonhole it into Halloween, because it's so much more than that. But tonight, it's going to be a cute little bow on the side of my purse. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a stiff ribbon. It's kind of fun to tie it, because once you make the bow, it stays exactly as it's supposed to. So it's really kind of great for a 3D project, I think. They don't pull it so tight that you break the strap on your purse. That will make you cry. Okay, and then just fuss with it. Tiny bit here. And there are also die cuts for buckles, don't forget. I'm not using those right now, but you can also put buckles on this purse, or when you're making it into a backpack. And I think all those little details just add to the adorable nature of this. Come on now. Oh, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm changing my mind. We are not going to tie that on there. We're going to glue it on. See, I already hurt one of my straps. Darn it. What was I thinking? No, this is just going to get glued on. Okay. Then pull our little loops, a little smaller. Ooh, cute. I need this one just a tiny bit smaller. Okay. Perfecto. Okay, let me put this guy back in. He just got manhandled a little bit, that's all. He's gonna be all right. I'm gonna just, in general, make sure that it's like the same length as the other one. You could mark it with a pencil if you needed to, but I generally just eyeball it. Once you've made a couple of them, it's so easy. All right, bring those glue dots back in and give this bow a couple of glue dots, because it's on a 3D project. So when you're doing the 3D projects, if you've never done them before, they need a little more adhesive, because people are going to be looking at them carrying them around, using them as a real purse, right? Oh, I know, Kathy. It is the prettiest ribbon. It's so cute. Okay, that looks kind of weird right now, but just hold on. Don't chastise me yet. We could use this to make it look like the pocket, which I think is really cute. And what I also was thinking about for the center of that, if we can get it to stick, is one of these die cuts. Maybe one of the yellow flowers. Again, not sure. It is just paper. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get 2 of them. They look random, but I'm certain they have a pattern to them. So I'm going to put 2 together with a glue dot and get this to be a little more stable. They're not very big though. This I don't think you can do after you've been drinking. The other part, maybe. This, no. All right. Oh goodness, how can I do this? It's a little. Oh, the tension. There we go, that's pretty good. Okay. Come on, get in there. Okay. Once you line those petals up, then just crush it together. That works a little bit better. Put a final glue dot on the back. Yeah. Oh, Cindy, you're so funny. Okay. And then this. Ew, it's cute. And of course, it's going to have another holiday rhinestone on it. See, I knew I was saving those fall colored holiday rhinestones for something. It's perfect. Of course, if you don't have those, the plain ones will work just well. And especially with this bow, the clear basic rhinestones will be fantastic. So don't you worry about that. Now there's a die cut for a pocket also for this purse, right? Oh, it seems that I've misplaced that. I know it's around here because I just saw it. It could have ended up, I don't know, somewhere in this organized mess. But it doesn't matter because I was thinking about replacing the pocket with this. Like that could be the cute little pocket on the front. I like it. Again, I need my silicone mat. Now I know I can mix some glue with water and all that business, but I'm not going to do that because I'm lazy. But if you put it on here like this, I think a lot of that just kind of like pulls through and then you can't really tell. Oh, okay, that didn't work out so well. Nope, we're not doing that. Case, like I said, don't do that. Like I also said, there's plenty of extras. Okay, but I do think what will work is my next laziest idea, and that is to just run this really quickly over it and just get a little bit on the edges. Okay, because it does dry clear. And so if you don't have too much on there, hopefully it won't be too much of a mess. If it is, you can wipe it off on your silicone mat. Some of this I'm doing on the fly because it wouldn't be fun without it. Okay, this is fun. Now this is where we can start again to kind of build our theme and put some more little cutie ideas that have to do with Halloween. So let's see here. I know I'm going to stamp the witch's hat on one of the cards. And I do like that color, but I don't really want to bring in a new color. So I think I will use these black. And we might also want to use one of the kitty cats. I don't know. I'll get one out and you can tell me. I love the black. Ooh, so fun. Okay, now that says Halloween. Does it not? Like you have no question as to what's going on there. And if it doesn't say Halloween to you yet, we will slap a black cat on it and see if that helps. This is going to be like a very couture purse, right? Oh, that's fun. It's like a scaredy cat kind of thing. Ooh, I want to tuck those up under there. Probably would have been a better idea if I would have put all of this stuff on before I actually made the purse. But, you know, where's the fun in that? I didn't really know what I was going to be doing until you showed up. Okay. Give a little glue as well. A couple of glue dots would probably be fine for this too, although it does have those long skinny legs, so I wouldn't want to get too, I wouldn't want those to break off. That would be a scary cat. Let's see here. You lose things too when you're crafting. Yes, and usually it is right in front of me, or Mr. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh gosh. Yes, I could use tweezers. You're right. That's a good point. I do have them too. Hello, Sherry. Nice to see your name pop up. And hope you're having fun with this. Okay, so what I want is, I don't know, that might look a little weird. Maybe it just needs to be up here. Yeah, they just need to be up there on the top anyway. So, let's see. What I want to do is place them kind of like that. I think I'm just going to have to use a glue dot and kind of roll it up. See it? It's just a little thing there on my finger. Okay. You can do that. It's allowed. As long as you can get it to stick to the paper. Okay. And then just put these little edges on there. And once I double it up, you probably won't be able to see it anymore. Hey, it's looking kind of cute. We better get, we better get our rhinestones for sure. There we go. I am not going to give this cat, I already was thinking about it. What do you think? I think it looks way too creepy. I think it looks way too creepy. Oh, you opted out for the month, first time, and now you wish you hadn't. You know what? We've all been there. We've all been there, right? Where it's like, oh, I guess I can probably skip this month. And then you do, and you're like, why did I skip this? There might still be, you might be able to get the refill kit if there are extras. So don't forget about that. Okay, let's make some little cards to go in this. We may add some other things. We may decorate the backside too. But I love this little purse die. So if you haven't used it for a while, get it out, resurrect it. It's so fun. Okay. Now all I want are to make, I'm going to make some 3x3 cards out of a Whisper White stick. Gosh, I'm going to make some cards. Super exciting. Yeah. Are you waiting to help me? Oh, gosh. So fun. Everything Mom does is very interesting. I know you can't see me, but I do have the paper trimmer. It's just not big enough to put it on my desk. Let's see here. I want this to be 6 inches. Is that right? Yeah, 6 inches. Okay. And then I cut them 3, 3, and 3. I'm just going to do, oh, you know what else? Okay, so I have this piece that's 6 inches. Now I'm going to score it in the middle at 3. Because then I don't have to worry about scoring little cards. So I have this, okay? And then I'm going to cut them at 3, 3, and 3. Also do that with regular sized cards, in particular when I'm cutting for supplies for the card classes, because you save yourself 1 score. And when you're making, you know, 56 card bases or whatever, it feels like you save so much time. Okay, so anyway, let's bring that bone folder back in. We do have this thick paper, and you know, I like to make them look very nice and finished. And we are just going to decorate these things to the hilt, because we have all those die cuts, remember? They're so cute. So we're going to have 3. And don't worry, because we also have 3x3 envelopes. And if you need more than that, we have 3x3 acetate boxes. I hope I have some of those right over by me. Yes, I do. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, all in the annual catalog. It's like so easy. I was talking with Denise, who's on here. We were talking earlier, and we were both just commenting on how easy it is shopping with Stampin' Up! And how great it is. And easy is a big perk. It's not definitely not the only reason why I shop with Stampin' Up! But you really couldn't pay me to schlep back into a craft store, which shall remain unnamed, but it rhymes with Schmeichels. And anyway, you know, the up and down, the aisles, looking for things that match, the super thin paper and substandard things, and then you've got a coupon, but where is it? You don't remember where it is. And if you do have it, it doesn't apply to what you want to buy anyway, so forget it. And then finally you get into line, right, which is only about 20 people long. It doesn't matter when you go, what time of day. If there should be 3 checkers, there's only 1. Right? There's only 1 checker, and she's mad at the world, so you better just watch yourself. Anyway, you schlep up there with all your stuff. Something doesn't have a price on it, first of all. You go through that. Then your coupon doesn't work after you've been digging around in your purse. And, you know, then you get home and you remember that you forgot the stickers. And there's no way. I'm not having that stuff anymore. I don't have the patience for that. And really, why? Because we have everything you need right here, right in your catalogs, and also with a demonstrator. I think it's very important to shop with a demonstrator, because they can watch stuff for you, and they can tell you super cool tips and tricks, and they can tell you when things are on sale, and all sorts of fun stuff like that. If something goes wrong with a product, a demonstrator can help you. Yes, Cassie. Oh gosh, you should see him. He's just watching me so intently. Because remember, I am the smartest person he knows. Let's see here. I'm going to get the paper piecing mat to make sure my stamping looks good. So anyway, we were talking about that. I realize I'm going on and on for comedic effect. But it's true, isn't it? Oh, and for what? Supplies that aren't even as cute as this stuff. So I'm not doing that anymore. You're right, bud. All right, let's see here. What was I looking for? My ink. That's right. Here it is. Let's use some Memento, because I think we might want to color on this a little bit with our blends. Any excuse is a good excuse, if you ask me, to use your blends. I can tell already that image was a little finicky in the middle. So let's see if I got it. Oh my gosh. It's like a professional stamper made that. Now look at this. This is like one perfect example. They have taken all of the shapes that are in the die cuts and they've repeated them in the stamp. That's what makes your projects look super finished. All right, so we can really make it any color we want, right? Let's start with the pumpkin though, of course. And so I'm gonna bring in the light and dark pumpkin pie. I usually like to lay down a base of light and then come in with my dark where I want it and then blend it out with my light again. So just gonna put a little around the bottom, which would have the least amount of light, right? Maybe some in there. And then come back in and blend it out a bit with my light. I love it already. Okay, now we need, I'm just gonna use some Granny Apple Green because I liked it. I like Granny Apple Green. It's fun. It's punchy, right? It's got that bright yellow. And we're gonna do the leaves. Actually, we'll just do these leaves because it is fall, so we have lots of different colors of leaves. And then bring it in the dark for just a little touch. I probably won't even blend this out because those are too little. So we're gonna leave it like that. And then let's do those other leaves. Is this, no, that's Calypso Coral. I'm sure I have a Cajun Craze. Yes, here we go. Here's a light Cajun Craze. And I bet we have a crushed curry. If we don't, oh, I guess we don't. That's all right because, this color. Oh, that's Melon Mambo. I don't know. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's a little yellow orangey color. I like that idea. Maybe I'll do this final one down here. I know, Roz, isn't it sweet? And how, so part of the images, the flowers, they'll be colored in. So with any color that you use of ink, those are already finished for you. And then I am going to get the Wink of Stella. Because our witch is fancy. So she likes a little Wink of Stella. Her hat's not going to be black though. I think her hat is probably going to be purple. Let's see. You know I love me some purple. Hey, Donna. Well, you're catching me because this is just kind of a weird time for me to be on, right? You just never know when I'm going to be lurking around. Kind of like you. I'm so happy when I can catch me some Donna Gray. Yep. So we're making a purple witch's hat right now. Gonna bring in some dark Highland Heather in a minute. You don't have to be too careful around those black flowers. Oh, this is fancy. This is a fancy witch. Kathy Sanford and I, well, Kathy Sanford was talking about something and I pushed myself into the conversation today. There's a really cool YouTube videos that go around about this time of year, and they're about that witches dance. And the thing I love the most about the witches dance is that absolutely fantastic, fun music that goes with doing the witches dance. The video I like the best is, I believe it's in Germany. I don't know. But anyway, so cute. And so she was saying she wants to do that sometime. And I have to say, I do too. I think that would be fun. It's like, I noticed that when the people on the videos are dancing, I think you can really escape into that character, you know, and you can do like crazy dances because you're in makeup and costume. And you have that little kind of cool anonymity. Oh, this is so cute. I like it. I think I missed one of those flowers. Well, I didn't, but we can use more. Now that I was coloring it, I noticed. Now, I may have this too close to the edge, and if I do, I'm going to be really upset. But I wanted to cut this out with a stitched circle. I could fussy cut it too, but I kind of like the idea of the circle. Am I lazy? No. Why are you asking? That's not very nice. Oh, I was afraid I was going to get that so close. I bet I could do this, though. Yes. Okay, I'm going to give it a try. I don't know why I stamped it into the teeniest, tiniest corner I could, right? I wouldn't want to make things easy on myself. You know, I'm new at this stamping gig. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know why you're watching me. Okay, clear the decks. Wonder Woman's coming in. Wonder Woman's coming in, everybody. She needs room. Okay. I have a beautiful magnetic plate. So happy with it. I think I was using it last night, or maybe I was just talking on and on about it. It's so nice. Man. Big Shot, fine. This, not even a comparison. This is going to be, oh, you know what? Do I have an oval that might fit this a little better? You guys are probably telling me what to do. Oh, good. Donna, that gives me something to look forward to then. I'll be watching. I'll be watching you later tonight. And, oh, that's not going to work. Okay. What about a square? The square might work. Okay, we can do the square. The square works pretty good. It's not completely in the middle, but we will work that to our advantage somehow, won't we? I know, Kathy, I'm with you. That music is so fun. I want to know the dance also. Okay, so this is a little sticky, right? Which we love because it's holding it down. Look at that. That in itself. So adorable. I love it. I just want to hug it. Carefully, though. Sorry, you guys. I just saw the playback of that. Okay, I'm a little erratic tonight. I hope that my moving around isn't making you motion sickness. You know what I want to do, though, is I want to put that on a black card. We need a black card, Cassie. Yes, I took all the trouble to make those white cards, but I think at least for this one, I want a black card. I think it's really going to pop out, don't you? Yeah. Okay. So we cut it 6 inches. We score at 3, right? And then we cut at 3. And a 2. I can already tell I'm going to make a bunch of Halloween purses for my girlfriends and give these out because I think they'll be so fun. Yes, Donna, you're right. I could have cut out just that partial piece and then put some more decorations. Okay, I think this is going to be better. And I have another idea I want to do. Now this, who did this? It's either Martin or Jay and Barry. we were talking about this last night, right? I need to move our other projects because I like white splatter, but I always do it too gingerly. And finally I watched them do it and I realized, like, I gotta get with the program. So let's see here. One thing I need to do to get with the program is I need to plug you in. I need to plug the phone in. I'm afraid I'm gonna be low battery. Okay, we have marathon time now. Just kidding. Oh my goodness. Just get off there. Okay. Sorry for this slight moving around. There we go. I think we're good. All right, so I brought in just an acrylic block. I also want, now these are retired, but I'm going to use this aqua painter because it's going to be messy and I don't want to get my brand new water painters all messy. And then I want to use the white re-inker, craft white re-inker, okay? Give me just a minute to find that in the neutrals collection. I believe it should pop right out because I was just using it. Here it is. It also was the only one with a black lid. Okay, so this thick, messy pigment ink can be so fun. That was the ink, by the way. It can be so fun though, can't it? When used in the right. When I finally figured out you don't stamp words with this, it doesn't work. So anyway, oh, Susan, hi, how's it going? And Teresa, hello. Watching from the beach. You're having a girls' beach weekend? That sounds fun. Yes, you do have to make it as special as you can, since you can't have, let's say you can't have a normal party, but you're having your own party. Okay, so with my retired aqua painter, I am going to take a mix of the pigment ink and water and make this nice little messy slurry, right? And then just kind of, oh, they're so smart. That's what I wanted this whole time. It's very evident. Here, let me put it this way. So if I would have used the bone folder, it would have folded flat, right? But I got in a hurry. But this is what I want, are these big splatters. It's so fun. So I believe one of them was using it for a night sky, so it wasn't necessarily on black paper. But that's good. Isn't that fun? I'm sure it has to, let me heat set it. The gun's out, so let me just heat set it for just a second. Hold, please. Get it a little dry, a little bit. Okay, I think that's fine. That's fun. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. I like it. And this is going to get popped up on dimensionals. Whoops. Oh gosh, I got to remember to pick those up because I think most of you saw what happened with my shaded spruce cardstock this morning, which really is totally fine. For one thing, we've all been on basically house arrest this week because of the smoke from the fires. So I'm sure they are kind of climbing the walls. Well, hello, Iona. Nice to see you. Just got home from the grocery store. I went there myself today. I didn't need a ton of things, but it was just an advantageous day to go. You know what I really went for was to get my flu shot. I got it in the parking lot. I mean, I got it in the arm, technically, but I got it in the parking lot, and I didn't even get out of the car. You know what I mean? They just, like, gave it to me in my arm. And I said to the pharmacist, did you ever think you'd be doing this out in the parking lot? And she said, no. I said, well, I never thought I'd be getting one out in the parking lot. It was just so It's just what we do now, right? It was like, no big deal. Pharmacists work in the parking lot now. That's a thing. And so I just kind of hung my left arm out there. And then she said, do you want your shingles vaccination too? And I was like, well, all right, bring it on. So I just did all that. And anyway, and again, it was an outing, right? I let the dogs go. It was like we were all a little excited. And we left the filter on for the air conditioning in the car, so hopefully it wasn't too smoky in there. Oh, well, we have to use the purple. It's a given, right? That's a given. And this will need a little white insert. I probably won't bore you with that, but here's a large purple one. Looks like I only have one. Let's see. First of all, let's do this because we probably want one of those cute little sentiments on this, don't you think? Oh man, again, this proves anything mini is super cute. So what are our choices? Give thanks. No, that is kind of weird. Hello Pumpkin. Yeah, Hello Pumpkin. Because the other one, Have a Happy Halloween, I don't think it's, well, it'll fit. Yeah, it'll fit. Okay. Let's do that one. All right. Need a cute little block. And I'm probably safe in assuming that there's some sort of a die cut. Oh, there is, but it's kind of large. It's scalloped too. Let me see what we think of it. It's also white, which might present a problem. Oh yeah, I don't care for that. Not for this particular thing. We're just gonna put it on a scrap. What are you guys doing out there? Did you hear somebody? I haven't. Oh man. Okay. Again, brand new stamp. So your kit will not be here until the 24th. Donna, you like the splatters? I know, they help bring the black and the white together, don't they? See, I even could have done more because when they dry, they get a little bit less noticeable. I do want to use Gorgeous Grape for the sentiment though. This is a little card, so it has to make it a big, you have to have a big punch of flavor or color, I feel like. I must still be thinking about those candies. Not the weird candies, the chocolate candies. Oh my gosh, when you see this, you are going to love it. It's so cute. Look at that. Isn't that great? The stamps, they always amaze me. The quality and the detail of the stamps in the paper pumpkin, they are fantastic. Okay. This also could have been on purple paper, and I may change my mind and put it on purple paper. But I want to trim it out pretty close because I do just want it kind of sitting over in the corner. Okay, maybe I'll cut this even more. This is always my downfall. I trim it until I trim it away. Cute. Okay, we're gonna put a dimensional in this corner because everything else is up on dimensionals. And then the rest of it is gonna be fine just the way it is. Okay. Yep, right there. I have a mini, but I'm only using the mini because I couldn't find the regular ones. Don't ask. If you could only look over here, you would be scared. You'd be amazed at the fact that I can work in this tiny, tiny square. And I'm sure Donna, if she's still on here, can say the same thing. We end up working ourselves into like an 8 by 8 inch square, and we just keep on crafting. Just keep it on. All right, now I will, of course, make a white insert for that. But then we can also, it's not going to go in the mail, right? I think you know that. So we're just going to stamp a hat on the envelope too. Make sure I have, these envelopes are great. They're the same quality envelopes as the regular size envelopes we have. So don't worry that your handmade cards aren't going to look nice in them. They don't fall apart, anything like that. Look, so cute. So I'm going to make a couple more cards just like this. I will probably post stills so you can see all of them. But I'm just going to sit and play with all of those stamps. And then, like I said, these fit perfectly in there, at least 3 of them. So let's take a look at what we did with our unassuming little paper pumpkin box, right? We made cracker boxes as designed, and you get 20 of those. They're so cute. Double-sided prints, so you get to decide how you want to use them, what you want to use them for, straight up trick-or-treat, or any kind of autumn, birthday, Thanksgiving, anything like that. Then with a slight alteration, see, this one doesn't even have the little scallops on it. So with a slight alteration, I made little boxes that you can put a lip balm in or anything like that. And then finally, I used the All Dressed Up die to make a cute little purse that you can put cards in. And I took the scalloped piece that we cut off of the bottom of this box and used it for some trim on the purse. And all of these pieces come from the kit. So, and then I was using the Holiday Basic, what are they called? Holiday Basic Rhinestones, I believe. Oh my gosh, I think we have a pretty good variety of things. And I'm just getting started, right? So we can have so many more creations with all of the great things that came in the paper pumpkin box. So if you haven't had paper pumpkin before, I hope this was a nice introduction to it for you. And of course, if you get it, I would love to see what you make with them. So, you know, please tag me in your creations or post them on my page. I love that. I love to see what everybody else is creating. I like to learn from you, just like you hopefully like to learn from me. So anyway, thank you so much. And again, you can buy all of these products that we've used tonight from me if you live in the United States. I would love to be your demonstrator. And thank you so much for coming and stamping with me tonight. And I just thank you so much for your friendship, everybody. Have a great night.